度第1回実用英語技能検定準1級一次試験リスニングテスト。このテストではテストの方法と注意事項はすべて英語で指示されますので、よく注意して聞いてください。では始めます。
The listening test for the Grade Pre-1 examination is about to begin. Listen carefully to the directions. You will not be permitted to ask questions during the test. This test has 3 parts. All of the questions in these 3 parts are multiple choice questions. For each question, choose the best answer from among the 4 choices written in your test booklet. On your answer sheet, find the number of the question and mark your answer. You are permitted to take notes for every part of this listening test. Now, here are the directions for Part 1. In this part, you will hear 12 dialogues, number 1 through number 12. Each dialogue will be followed by one question. For each question, you will have 10 seconds to choose the best answer and mark your answer on your answer sheet. The dialogue and the question will be given only once. Now, let's begin. Number 1.
Can you believe this? Our electricity bill was $235 last month. This family has got to be more careful with the air conditioning.
You said that last month, and I've been really careful. But I don't function as well as you do in this heat.
I know you've been trying, honey. Actually, I'm referring more to Debbie. Yesterday, she accidentally left the air conditioner on in her room with the window wide open, and she wasn't even home most of the day.
That will have to stop. We definitely need to sit her down and have a chat. Question: what do these people decide to do? Number 2.
Here it is. I've been looking for this letter everywhere. It was buried under all this stuff in my in tray. Did you put it here?
Yes. You asked me to put all your mail and documents there.
But the least you could do is let me know if something important comes in.
And how do I know if it's important? You've just got to check your tray more regularly, Mr. Smith.
You're right. That's my responsibility. I guess I was out of line on this one.
Question: what does the man agree to do?
Number 3.
I guess Jenna told you that she wants to study in Paris next year. The thing is, she'll be so far away from home, and I'm worried about the rising crime there.
There and every big city. But the thing I'm really worried about is keeping up with her college tuition. I'm having a hard enough time as it is.
According to her, it wouldn't be much more than it is now, and with her grades, she thinks she can get a scholarship.
Well, if that's true, I guess there wouldn't be any harm in at least considering it. Question: why is the man concerned about his daughter studying abroad? Number 4.
Ever since the kids have grown up and left home, they hardly ever contact us. I feel like an old unwanted shoe.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's just that they're so busy with work.
I was on the go too after I moved away from home, but I called and wrote my parents regularly.
Times have changed, dear. I've been trying to convince you that we should open an email account. I'll bet they'd communicate with us a lot more if we did. Question: why is the woman concerned?
Number 5. My back is aching and my hands are sore. This digging is hard work.
Yes, but if we want to have a nice yard, we need to put in the effort.
I just didn't think we'd have to dig out 2 truckloads of dirt.
The worst is over. Now we get to plan the flower garden.
Still, I wish we'd hired someone to do the labor.
You know we can't afford that. Besides, we'll get more satisfaction out of doing it ourselves.
Yeah, you're probably right. Question. What is the man's opinion? Number 6.
I was thinking of taking Jeff to see Monster Vision this evening.
I'm not sure that's an appropriate movie for a kid his age, Jack.
Really? I heard it was pretty innocent. You know, kind of scary, but also funny.
Well, my friend Mary saw it last weekend. She said it was extremely violent.
Our son isn't a baby anymore, honey. I think he can handle it.
I don't want to be the mean parent here, but I'd prefer it if he didn't see those types of films yet.
Okay, I'll find something more suitable.
Question. What do we learn about the woman?
Number 7. Hi, Anne. I heard you're taking advanced math this term.
That's right. I'm working really hard in that class.
Didn't you hate math in high school?
Yeah, but I have to take it for my biology major.
I'm working in the math tutoring center this year. If you need help, just drop by.
Thanks. Actually, I have a test next week, so you'll probably see me there soon.
Question. Why is Anne taking advanced math? Number 8.
Hi, Vince. Nice day for a walk, huh?
Yeah, it is. Actually, I'm on my way to work.
I thought you drove to work. Is something wrong with your car?
No, I've just been putting on a bit of weight recently.
I guess you have to get up pretty early now, though.
I don't mind that, and I feel a lot healthier.
Great. And I bet walking is easier on your wallet, too.
Definitely. I'm planning to use the gas savings to buy a new bike. Question. What do we learn about Vince?
Number 9. Hey, Tom. Do you want to come over for dinner tonight?
I'd love to, Bev, but I have my drama group rehearsal.
Drama group? I had no idea you could act.
I've got the lead in the community theater's latest play.
No kidding. You must be pretty good.
Well, I'm no star, but I guess I was good enough to get the part.
I'd love to come and see it.
Why don't you come on opening night and bring your friends?
Question. Why can't Tom come to dinner? Number 10.
Sharon, my computer isn't working properly. I think it has a virus.
Have you been doing your updates?
What updates?
You know, the maintenance tasks to keep your computer running well.
I don't know how to do them.
It's easy. I can show you later. But first, you need someone who knows more than me.
Okay, I'll ask Bill to help.
Unfortunately, he's not here today. You'll have to call someone in the tech department. Question. What will the man probably do next?
Number 11.
Tim, I'm concerned about your performance in my science class.
Didn't I pass the test yesterday?
No, and you've missed several assignments.
I'm sorry. I've had to work late every night this month at my part-time job.
Well, we need to solve this problem.
Okay, I'll talk to my boss about cutting back my hours.
And how about coming in for extra work before or after school?
Thanks, Mrs. Roberts. I'll be here early tomorrow morning. Question. What conclusion can be made about the student? Number 12.
We just got a bill from some company I've never even heard of.
What's it for?
the renewal of an insurance policy.
Well, our insurance company is Interstate.
Right, but this is from the Safeguard Corporation.
Maybe they've taken over Interstate.
You'd expect something to be mentioned somewhere in the letter.
I'll call and find out what's going on. Question. What will the man do next?
Here are the directions for Part 2. In this part, you will hear 6 passages, A through F. Each passage will be followed by 2 questions, number 13 through number 24. For each question, you will have 10 seconds to choose the best answer and mark your answer on your answer sheet. The passage and the questions will be given only once. Now, let's begin. A. Vancouver's transport solution. In Vancouver, through the early part of the 20th century, an electric train service connected downtown to about a dozen rural communities. However, the service was suspended in 1950 after residents started to rely increasingly on their cars. But in recent years, gas prices have jumped and traffic congestion has worsened. That's why some people think that the old track deserves a new life. A private group wants to restart train service along the still existing rail track. But for the service to be successful, its supporters would need to reduce the residents' dependency on their automobiles. One way to do this is by emphasizing the environmental friendliness of the project. The supporters of the project want to use carriages powered by fuel cell engines, a new non-polluting technology. However, fuel cell technology is still in the experimental stage. More research and testing are needed before it can be applied practically.
Questions. Number 13. What do some people in Vancouver want to do? Number 14. What obstacle do the project's supporters face? B. High science. Scientists studying the atmosphere at Storm Peak Laboratory in Colorado have their heads in the clouds, literally. This is because Storm Peak stands atop Mount Werner, just above a ski resort, and in the winter it's surrounded by clouds 25% of the time. During winter storms, which can last for as long as 48 hours, the lab's prime location permits experiments to be conducted for extended lengths of time. Storm Peak Laboratory has the same kind of high-tech equipment that can be found in any respectable lab, but living there has its hardships. There is no running water, so snow must be melted for cooking, drinking, and showering. Researchers must also help with daily chores. Fortunately, the ski resort has been a great source of support. In fact, staff and visitors to Storm Peak get free passes for the ski lifts. In return, the resort gets temperature, wind, and humidity data from the lab.
Questions. Number 15. What is this passage mainly about? Number 16. What does the lab receive from the ski resort? C. A dog's life. Research has found that more than 60% of Americans are overweight, and now their inactive, high-calorie lifestyle is starting to affect their pets. People who exercise less walk their dogs less, and those who eat junk food are likely to share it with their pets. More than 1/3 of America's 62 million dogs are overweight or obese. Veterinarians have traditionally recommended exercise and a healthy diet to keep dogs fit. But now there's a quicker alternative. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has recently approved the canine diet drug Slentrol, which reduces appetite and absorption of fat in dogs. However, some doctors are skeptical. Hal Taylor, a vet from Columbus, Ohio, says he would only prescribe the drug for extreme cases of obesity. For the rest, Taylor recommends that owners resist the urge to share snacks with their chubby pets.
Questions. Number 17. Why are more dogs becoming overweight? Number 18. What is one way the diet drug Slentrol helps dogs lose weight? D. The smell of success. Scent Air is one of several companies that design pleasant smells for retailers. They charge from $5,000 to $25,000 for designing a particular scent. Client companies then pay a monthly fee to rent machines that release the scents into the air. One clothing store, for example, ordered the scent of baby powder for its infant clothing department and a coconut scent for its swimsuit displays. Some retailers use a rotating sequence of smells that are timed to change. This is believed to be particularly effective, for customers generally stop noticing a smell after 1 or 2 minutes. This is the latest technique stores are adopting to encourage consumers to spend money. Such services are now in high demand, thanks to research linking smell and consumer behavior. Although some shoppers feel they are being manipulated to spend more on things they don't need, most find the scents enhance their shopping experience.
Questions. Number 19. What are some retailers now doing? Number 20. How are the majority of shoppers responding to this new strategy? E. Should English be America's official language? Recently, a Philadelphia resident posted a sign in his sandwich shop that read, "This is America. When ordering, speak English." Overnight, he became a hero to millions who want English to be the country's official language. The call for an official language began back in the mid-1800s. At that time, people in the United States spoke English, French, Spanish, and various Native American languages. But after the Civil War, states began passing laws requiring that English be used in school classrooms and for public occasions. Today, 25 states have declared English their official language, due largely to the efforts of an activist group called Official English. Not everyone agrees with such moves, however. Opponents say that if English becomes the official language, older and younger generations of immigrants will find it more difficult to communicate with each other. As a result, important cultural traditions and beliefs will be at risk of disappearing forever.
Questions. Number 21. What is a result of the official English movement? Number 22. Why do some people say an official language is unnecessary? F. The art of waste disposal. When Osaka city officials decided to build a new facility to burn the growing amount of waste in the city, they had concerns. Burning garbage causes air pollution, and the plants are ugly and smelly, so public opposition would be strong. The solution? Build something that combines modern technology and stylish architecture. Enter the Maishima waste incineration plant. Traditional waste-burning plants release dangerous materials that not only increase smog, but are also linked with cancer. But Maishima, which burns 900 tons of garbage a day, uses the best and cleanest technology available. This keeps the level of waste released well below the legal limit. Architect and environmentalist Friedrichsreich Hundertwasser solved the design problem. His unusual-looking building has colorful stripes, an onion-shaped tower, and round windows. As a result, Maishima is now a popular destination for school groups. The children learn about conservation and recycling while enjoying the building's colorful exterior.
Questions. Number 23. What is this passage mainly about? Number 24. What do we learn about the Maishima facility? Finally, here are the directions for Part 3. In this part, you will hear 5 passages, G through K. The passages represent real-life situations and may contain sound effects. Each passage will have one question, number 25 through number 29. Before each passage, you will have 10 seconds to read the situation and question written in your test booklet. After you hear the passage, you will have 10 seconds to choose the best answer and mark your answer on your answer sheet. The passage will be given only once. Now, let's begin.
G. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 25.
Thanks for coming to the Newport Film Festival. We have a number of different films showing in our theaters at the same time, so please listen for the theater number. If you are here to see the animation features, please go to Theater 1. If you are coming for the Best Short and Student Films, go to Theater 2. Documentaries are showing in Theater 3. Nature and environmental movies are in Theater 4. Foreign language films are featured in Theater 5. We will have another showing of all films at 7 this evening, so please come back then.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet.
H. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 26.
Hi, Karen. This is Mike. Sorry to leave a message, but I couldn't get you on the phone. I won't make it to the office today. My flight's been canceled, and the next available one isn't until this evening. Please call all the clients who have appointments with me today and see if they could come in later in the week. I'm sorry about the inconvenience, but my hands are tied. If you need to reach me, use email. I'll be working on my laptop while I wait in the airport. Thanks.
Now, mark your answer on your answer sheet. I. You have 10 seconds to read the situation in question number 27.
Thank you for calling the City Zoo's information line for disabled visitors. All the outdoor animal areas and cages are connected by level pathways. There are no steps on these paths. The main animal houses and the chimpanzee center are accessed by sloped ramps with handrails. Wheelchair users will have no problems with these. The toilet facilities are barrier-free for wheelchairs. However, the cafe in the park by the Elephant House has a number of steps at the entrance. We recommend wheelchair users visit the restaurant near the Panda House instead. We hope you enjoy your visit.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet.
J. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 28.
This month we have 4 tours. The Historic City Tour is a guided walk that visits the museum, the castle ruins, plus a partially restored Roman villa. Good walking shoes are recommended for this energetic tour. On the City Colors Tour, you travel by bus to 2 famous gardens. The Green Tour takes you to a farm where a tour guide will walk you through several fields and a historic farmhouse. For those interested in the local countryside, our Orchard Tour takes you on a 2-kilometer hike to a local bee farm and a scenic village.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet. K. You have 10 seconds to read the situation and question number 29.
Welcome, shoppers! Today is Super Saver Sunday, with special offers throughout the store. For big discounts on furniture, visit the first floor. All dining tables are 40% off. And while you're at it, stop by the kids department on the second floor. All computer games are buy one, get one free. Speaking of kids, now that summer's here, you won't want to miss our camping sale. Tents and sleeping bags are half price, but today only. Hurry to the third floor. Finally, for that special someone, you'll find big reductions on jewelry and perfumes in the ladies section on the fourth floor.
Now mark your answer on your answer sheet.
Your time is up. Stop writing and wait quietly until the answer sheets have been collected.